What's up, nerds? You know that's who we little nerdlings are. It's your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I'm back again. So yesterday I started a new series that I call Tabletop Takeout. And I wanted to drop another one today because I had so much fun doing the yesterdays, and I've already gotten some good responses on it. So I'm digging this concept. So remember, the concept of this is that I'm telling you about a game that I already love. I'm not reviewing a game. I'm telling you about a game I already love. In fact, I'm telling you about the game the way I would be telling it to my buddies if I wanted to get it to the table and I had to convince them this is the game that they want to play today. And what I'm talking about today? Superheroes. Not Spidey. Actually, not even Marvel. You know, not even DC. Image. Dark Horse. No. What I'm talking about, you've probably never even heard of. What I'm talking about is a game called Sentinels of the Multiverse. Now, Sentinels of the Multiverse is all made-up superheroes. You've never heard of them. They're all made up. Actually, all superheroes are just made up. But these aren't from any of the big companies. These aren't any superheroes that you've seen in movies, on cartoon shows, comic books, or even had toys of, action figures. No. Sentinels of the Multiverse is a superhero game that is my favorite superhero board game. Actually, it's a card game. It's my favorite tabletop game. That covers it all. Now, Sentinels of the Multiverse is a game, it's a deck game. It's a deck building game. No. It is not a deck building game. It is a fixed deck game. You don't got to worry about building decks. A lot of people like deck builders. I'm okay with them, so. I could take them or leave them. But this is not a deck builder. I absolutely love it. You pick a superhero. Any superhero you pick has his or her or its own deck. And in this deck has all its powers and abilities. And you're going to be able to pull them out. You're going to be able to keep some of them out. Some of them are going to be one-shots. You're going to be able to do all these great things that you've seen in comic books. In fact, there's going to be some mechanisms of their powers that are just going to kind of blow your mind because you would never consider it as really something of a power because it's not a visual thing, so you don't really get to see it in comic books and movies. In this game, it always starts with the villain. As any good writer knows, every good story starts with what does the villain do? Because if the villain doesn't do anything, your hero got jack to do. So in this game, villains always go first. After the villains, the heroes all get their turns in their phase. And after that, no, it's not the villain's turn again after that. After that, the environment gets to go. That is one of the things I love about this game. Besides the fact that every superhero has their own specific deck, that this has an environment deck, and where you are fighting is going to have an implication on the actual fight. Whether you're fighting in the middle of the Grand Metropolis, if you're fighting in the slums, whether you're fighting on Mars, Atlantis, in the past, in another dimension. There are tons of different environment cards. And the effects of the environment cards, sometimes they're going to hinder you, sometimes they're going to hinder the villain. The environment doesn't care. You're just in the way. Now, this has a lot of expansions. I can't even list them all. There's about 5 or 6 expansions for this game right now. Okay, maybe not that many. But the last expansion, Oblivion, is just coming out now. I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's the last expansion. It's sort of like the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Secret Wars, Infinity Gauntlet War kind of thing going on, where everything is in jeopardy. And that Kickstarter should be getting me in a couple of months, and there's going to be an unboxing of that. There's going to be a playthrough of that. There's going to be a review of that. I'm going to do a tabletop takeout on that specific game, but it is really awesome. And the reason I bring up Oblivion is the fact that you're not going to have to keep chasing expansion packs. After you have the 6 or 7 that they have, that's it. That's it. You're not going to be chasing expansions for the next 10, 20 years. I like that. I like the heroes in this game. I like the art in this game. This game is very engaging. In fact, depending on my mood, either this game I'm talking about now, Sentinels of the Multiverse, or the one I talked about yesterday, they balance out between which one of the two is actually my favorite game of all time. All time as of yet, anyway. I know that's what all time means. Doesn't mean all time. It means up until now. But yeah, so this game and the other game, these two are constantly bouncing back and forth over which is my favorite game. And that's why I wanted to come out here and I wanted to tell you about Sentinels of the Multiverse. A friend of mine, Phaedra, who lived here in New York City and moved out to Seattle. Last time she came back to visit, gave her a game day. We had a good time. She told me that none of her gamer friends out in Seattle have ever heard of this game. I met a couple of people from the West Coast that have never heard of this game. I don't understand why. If you like card games, if you like tabletop experiences and adventures, you like superheroes, Sentinels of the Multiverse, you got to get this to the table. It's got to be played. You are going to genuinely enjoy this game. You're going to like it. In fact, if you're like me at all, you're going to love this game. So, Sentinels of the Multiverse by Greater Than Games. This is the superhero game you want to play. Yes, you love Spider-Man and Captain America, Batman, Superman, Flash. You love all of them. So do I. But even though you never heard of these heroes, don't let that stop you. The game is great. So what do you say? Let's play Sentinels of the Multiverse. All right. So don't forget, subscribe. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, give us a subscription. If you like these high energy, fun reviews, discussions, unboxings, playthroughs that I do, please give me that subscription. Like it if you like it. Share. Hey, come on, why don't we give a share? It's worth it. I'm worth it. Come on. And anyway, we're also on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. And we have a Zazzle store with a whole bunch of nerdy gaming t-shirts of our own designs, mugs, aprons. Yeah, I got a cooking apron up there. Mouse pad. So go check us out. Check out Two Gun Pixie on Zazzle. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. And keep subscribing and watching right here on YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, as you know, I am... What? I am... Out of here.